Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Thursday, which means tomorrow starts Friday, the weekend. Oh my goodness, it has been a couple of really hot days here in the Hudson Valley, but it's June, it's to be expected, but high 90s. Woo, doggy. Even my little curls don't know what to do with themselves here. I've had these since I was just a little baby. I always get these little frizzy curls at the bottom here. Alrighty, so I just came in from outside. I'm a little bit heated up, but I spent some time with Miss Mia, and now it's me time with all of you. And I basically have the rest of my Dollar Tree haul from the other night. I had mentioned that it was a pretty big haul, but I still had some stragglers out there. So I'm just gonna finish up from the rest of the items where I left off, because those other items are already put away, and I just kept the ones that I haven't gotten to yet here on my table so I could share them with all of you. There's a key, there's some foodie finds. It's kind of just random things here and there, but I do have a couple plus items, and I'm trying to remember how much I paid for these. How much were these? I think these were $5. Okay, so I have a $3 item, I have a couple $5 items, and yeah. Alrighty, so let's get into the rest of this Dollar Tree haul together. But all these items still came from that same location, which is located in Poughkeepsie, New York, across from where the new Five Below is going in. I noticed that they have the new Five Below sign up, but whether it's all done or not, I really have no clue, but I'm really excited about that, because sometimes you don't want to walk into a mall to go to a Five Below. Alrighty, yeah, let's just dive right into it. I see that there's a little streak like right here from the camera, but unfortunately it's the way that the light is coming through the room, and I tried to adjust my curtains, but I have blinds, but they just weren't having it. So that little shadow right there, we're just gonna call it my friend. All right, so we're gonna start with a repeat purchase, and only because my boyfriend got a hold of them and they were all wiped out. I'm like, I saved them for our trip. He doesn't listen. Tootsie Roll, banana flavored Tootsie Rolls, minis in a 3.49 ounce package. So this is the only thing that's in a repeat for me for candy in this video. These are quite tasty. I had no clue that they even made a banana one. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. So yeah, that was a repeat purchase. Well, I guess I kind of lied a little bit, because these are a repeat purchase too. Oh my gosh. Double Bubble Bits and Pieces bubble gum. I love these so much. They just remind me of little itty bitty baby chiclets, and they're fun. They just dispense right out of the box there. I like to have some of these because sometimes you just want a couple little pieces. So I grabbed myself another box of those, and I'll probably be taking them to Rhode Island with me. This was new to me, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, so if not, my bad. Is it Lito Berry Bunnies? Mixed berry mini cookies with real cranberries. It's a 3.25 ounce size. I had not seen these before, and I thought, all right, well, these look yummy, so we're gonna give these a try. And then Dollar Tree, I believe that's their brand, I think. Yeah, right? Founders Street, that's Dollar Tree. My daughter loves salt and vinegar flavored chips. I do to a degree. I prefer like fresh fish and chips. So I got her a bag of these. I don't know how they're gonna taste. They are made in the USA. I haven't had any of the chips made by these guys yet, but for some random reason, I grabbed those and thought, no, she might like those. In fact, today is my daughter's birthday. She is 30 years old today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, moving on, some sweets. I'm so bad, Mike and Ike's Berry Blast. Wild berry, blue raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, and peach berry. How do you pass up any of those flavors? You really, really can't. So I got some of these. These are also gonna go on the road trip with me. Something else going on the road trip with me. Tylenol. You never know, something comes up. You just never know. So this may not be the most economical purchase, I could just take some Tylenol and throw them in a container in my purse, but God forbid you get pulled over for something and everybody wants to know what pills are in your purse. So I just get them in these convenient little packets. And then if there's somebody I know, and lots of people have asked me for Tylenol, I'll just hand them a pack out of my purse. I'd rather just do it that way. I did pick up this baby little Crest 3D White, this little mini toothpaste to take with me to put in my travel size bag because for some reason, I don't know where my toothpaste went from last trip. All right, now over by, oh, let me show you these because I'm actually wearing one. It's a little bit big yet, but I did get myself 2 more t-shirts. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but how do you like pass up on deals like this? These are 3X, big for me, yes, but I use them for sleepy shirts, working outside shirts, working up in the shop shirts. I liked this one because it's not only this really pretty blue, but it's got this gray V-neck all the way around, and then it's got these little stripes on the sleeves. Now, it ain't gonna hurt me to go up in the shop and get this all full of grease and oil if that's what ends up happening, because it would just be designated, you know, a shop shirt. You cannot go wrong. You really can't. So I got myself that one, and then they had this one, which is just all pink. And this is a really big for me too. But again, I'm gonna be at the beach. You know, I don't wanna be wearing a bunch of stuff. Let me also mention, by the way, these have stretch. So, you know, check this out. Tons of stretch. You've got stretch in your sleeves. It's not your normal kind of t-shirt. You've got a lot of stretch in here. These are made by Delta. This is 50% pre-shrunk, 50% polyester, 50% cotton. So it's the polyester that's giving you that stretch. The stitching is lovely on these items. I gotta say, they're nice. I first thought, to be honest, when I started looking at these t-shirts, I'm like, all right, there's gonna be something wrong with them. The sleeves are gonna be one here and one here, or I just automatically thought for that price, they were gonna be like irregulars. They're not. They're gorgeous t-shirts. And if you wanna go and have like designs or something put on them, why not? All right, I did get this for outside. I am not a big citronella fan, but I've heard a lot of good things about these sticks. You get 6 in a package. It says for outdoor use only, obviously. Here's what they look like. They're kind of big, actually. They're probably close to 2 feet. And I'm just gonna try because, you know, when we're outside, because I'm in a wooded area, I'm in the sticks, basically, you know, we get a lot of bugs and stuff like that. And not that I want this where Mia will be or like immediately around me, but I thought if I spread them out farther around me, I don't know, just gonna give it a try. See if you guys have tried it, let me know because I would love to know. Okay, since we're talking about cute things outside real quick, citronella. I found some Garfield glasses. Check these out. These are actually in the kids section, but I'm telling you, I am pretty sure that these are gonna fit my face. At least I hope they will. If not, I will be giving them to the boys because I did get several pair because I thought they were so cool. So here's the first one, which is Garfield. And these are like a pretty decent, you know, I like to have fun with my glasses. So I'm pretty sure oh yeah, I could pull off SpongeBob. I could pull off SpongeBob, I can pull off Smurfs, and I can pull off my Garfields because here are some Smurfs and here are some SpongeBobs. Super cute. So I think I'm pulling them off okay, and actually, not bad. Not bad at all. I thought they were fun. You know, I'm always losing sunglasses. That's why I get these at Dollar Tree because I'm always losing my glasses, breaking them. You know, things happen. For that price, you can't go wrong. All right, let's go over to housewares for just a quick moment. Housewares has all these cute measuring spoons. I picked up a set of Garfield spoons. I'm gonna spread them all out for you. They are super cute. You can easily read them. Whoops, one more. And there they are right there. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, I could not pass them up. Then I also grabbed Winnie the Pooh. I don't think I've ever seen Winnie the Pooh measuring spoons. I got such a kick out of that, so I got me a set of those as well. They also had these, and I saw Miss Margot show some of these. I'm like, oh, I gotta have them. These are ice cream bowls and spoon sets, and they're made by Breyers. Look at the cute little presentation in the box. If you want to have, you're doing a ice cream and movie night or something, how fun. So let's open this up because I want to show you what it looks like all the way around and get into it here without some of the stuff that they put on the boxes. My goodness, right? It's just crazy. Okay, so you're getting this plastic spoon, and this is just one of the versions of them. So here is the bowl, and it looks like, chocolate dripping down an ice cream cone, right? How cute is that? And then they give you this spoon that has the Breyers. Whoops, I was holding it upside down. There it is. There it is. How fun for an ice cream night, right? So they had that design. I got one of each color. And so what did I just show you? I showed you the brown one. So they also had this one. Let's see if I can get into this easier than with scissors. I saw 3 different versions. I don't know how many versions they have. Here's the next one. I'll give you a 3. How fun is this to have a sundae or something, especially if you were eating Breyers ice cream? And then there's the spoon. And then the third version, which I just love this one. This one's going to be for me. This one is so pretty. If you're into pink, this one... Sorry, I'm trying to get this box open. Some of them were really easy and some of them are really like taped up. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. My bad. This one's gonna be mine. I love this one. It's got like vanilla and then a strawberry all the way down the sides. I just think it's so cute with little sprinkles. And then there's your matching spoon. What a fun little something to give somebody for a gift. Or how about a birthday party? All the kids get their own ice cream and boon and they can take it home with them. I'm just, I just think like that. It's probably odd, but I don't know. Maybe because I was just meant to be a party thrower or something. All right, so speaking of throwing parties, Miss Judy, have you seen these strawberries? Oh my gosh, it's a little strawberry piñata. You fill it up with sweets and treats, or you can purely use it for something decorative. Just get rid of that tag. How cute! I had to grab that because every time I see something strawberry, Judy just screams out. And speaking of Judy, we're just gonna jump over to Beauty real quick. They have these by Sassy and Chic. They are plastic containers. You put markers, pens, eyeshadows, whatever you want. It's got strawberries. So those were the 2 strawberry things I found. Well, maybe there might be one more thing. All right, let's go over to, I was in Makeup and Beauty, so let's just stay there. I picked myself up one of these because I've had this before, but in a darker color, and I wasn't that fond of it, but I liked it, but I just wasn't fond of the color. This one is a cream and powder duo. There it is right there. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. You don't have to use both. You can use the cream and then put the powder on the cream, or just use either or. It's totally however you want to call it. This one is called Little From Within, which I love. There's your container. So when you open her up, hey mammies, you've got a creamy bronzer and then a powder bronzer. So let me just show you the creamy one first. Right there. I'm not so sure if you guys, I should probably put some more on. Maybe that's a little bit better. No, that still kind of sucks, Beth. All right, well, let me try the powder. Guys can't see it over my, well, there is a good shot right there. All right, and then there's the powder. Love them. Love this set. Perfect for a little bit of bronzing. All right, moving on. Well, no, let's stay in Makeup and Beauty. These were on my wish list. I found them about a month ago. My daughter saw them, and then I never saw them again. I found more today and I was so excited about it. Well, these are Orchid Shimmer Luxe Body Oil in Vanilla Cake. Now, mind you, these are heavy because they are 100% glass. There is the vanilla cake. Oh my goodness. Love the way this one smells. But this one, oh, this is the one that's called Creme Brulee. And I am telling you, it smells delicious. Once you rub it on, it blends in really nice. You would think sometimes, lotions, oils can tend to stay a little bit heavy and they don't really soak into the skin. These do. And I have to say, the smell for me lasted all day and then some. And after I rubbed it all in, it just blended in. There was no sticky, no residue. So I really enjoyed those products. But again, those are just my opinions because everybody's a little bit different. All right, what else did I have in Makeup and Beauty? Oh, I have these from Makeup and Beauty. It's a set of body scrubs. Well, it's not a set, but they were in a box, like a set. And we have a body scrub here that's vanilla rose scented. And it is no one other than Miss Cinderella. There it is, so cute, right there. These are going to my girls down the road. And then we have, this one is hibiscus and coconut scented. These are all Disney princesses. And there's the top. And then the last one we have is Snow White, and she is apple scented. So the kids are just kind of, the girls are getting to that stage where they have their play makeup, but then they're at that point where they want to be like their mom. So I think that's so cool. All right, I'm going to show you this. No, I'm not going to show you that yet. I'm going to show you this. My bad. Extra Care Active Feet Cream Extra Relief. I got 2 of these because this reminds me of that brand. You guys are probably know what I'm thinking. So Dollar Tree carries the one for the hands, and I thought it worked really, really good. The BF enjoyed it. You want to have your footsies out in the summertime, or at least I do, and sometimes over the winter months, you got to get those hoofs out and scrape them off. I'm just messing with you guys, but I'm hoping that this will work as well as the ones for the hands did. So if you've tried this, please let me know down below because I would definitely love to know. That all rhymed. That was kind of cool. I did pick these up, and these were over. No, I'm not going to show you that yet. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm going to stay with Makeup and Beauty a little bit longer. Pro Foot Heel Rescue Foot Peel. Exfoliating foot mask. Natural fruit, acid removes dead skin. So it's a little set of fruit scented footies. And yeah, it helps you just freshen up those feet. All right. These were where all the boo-boos and the Band-Aids go. These are back again. And actually, this is a repeat purchase too. I feel terrible because I said to you guys at the very beginning of the video, I only have 1 repeat purchase, and look at me. Excuse me, that was so rude. It was this gross phlegm ball. Well, it kind of was, but I was going to say I'm joking, but I'm not joking. It's real. It happens. But I didn't mean to be rude, so I apologize. These are first aid kits. You get a whole bunch of Band-Aids, you get tape, and it's all like mermaid themed. So right in there, as soon as I get it nice and close and get the glare off, is what you get inside. But what I love about the most about these is I love the tins. They are so cute and totally reusable. There's no stickers or nothing on them. So you could use these for you could put all kinds of things in here. So this is just a random quickie of what you get in here, which is your Band-Aids. They're all different sizes. They got different patterns on them for owies. If you're gonna have a boo-boo, you wanna make it pretty, right? These tins are just adorable and so reusable. They also had, they had like probably 7 or 8 different versions. I just got the mermaid one, and then I grabbed the one with the smiley faces and the daisies. And then on the inside, this one's gonna have the same kind of theme. Your Band-Aids and boo-boos are gonna match the theme of the tin. But I think that's so cute and so perfect for travel. Toss it in your glove box, in your backpack. You never know when you're gonna need something like that. All right. I am out of Makeup and Beauty, but I'm gonna go back for just a minute. This item, my daughter wanted. I've never tried it. This item was in the aisle where you get your hair stuff, but it was $3. I normally show this at the very, very end, but I don't have that much, so no confusion. This item was $3. It's by Be Pure. It's called Glowy Haze Silkening Smoothing Spray. Helps hair appear shinier and more smooth for all hair types. It's 6.7 fluid ounces. She really wanted this. My daughter does all kinds of stuff with her hair, all kinds of stuff with her hair. So I grabbed that for her, but again, it was $3. These were in makeup and beauty, and these were a buck and a coin. I thought theirs were so cool. So it's like, oh, well, I guess it's like rubber, but it's like real squishy rubber. It's got this cute little bag clip that hangs to it, and it's like a little mini coin purse. So you have a full zipper on the front, and then you just go, wah! You guys know those little oval shaped change purses? Usually gentlemen will carry them, and you squeeze it and they pop the coins out. That's what it reminded me of, but I thought, how perfect is this for the beach? Because if it gets wet, it ain't the end of the world. You know, it's not. How big are these? As soon as I find my ruler, which I have no idea where it went. But if I had to guess, you guys hear me clanging all my stuff back. Where's my ruler? There it is. There it is. They are just a little itty bitty squiglet over 3.5 inches. So they had pink. They had this cool gray. Really, really nice. Again, it's got a full zipper. And then there's your inside. And then they had this mint green. I couldn't decide which. I know my daughter's going to grab one, but then they had this really pretty mint green, which I love these. They're so cute. Okay, they also had these. Now, these items that I'm going to share with you were over by the section where Impulse. Basically, where you get your magnets and your toppers for your mugs and pens and stuff like that. So speaking of pens, they had some of these out. So I had to grab a couple. They have this one, which I just love these colors. They all write in black ink. You just pop the thing off. And they do write well. They had this one in this like iridescent white, which I think is super pretty. I have some of these in the pink room, but I switch them out every now and then. And then they had this hot pink, which I love. So here's the light pink and then the hot pink. I'm totally digging the hot pink. Also picked up some more new magnets that I found. I came across the Smurf. So I grabbed me a Smurf. I showed you all Winnie the Pooh. I actually still have my Winnie the Pooh there, but I'll show you again. There's my Winnie the Pooh. They're all like a, not a super hard rubber, but a very, you know, you've got some pliability to it. Then we have SpongeBob. And then last but not least, we have Garfield, my fave. Love me some Garfield and some Winnie the Pooh. Alrighty, I did find some new straw toppers. They are packs of 3, and this one here has this cute little blue and yellow daisy. And then it's got this smiley face, and then it's this little green mug, and it's got that cute little flower right there. This set of 3 is a set of cherries, a pink heart, and a pink bow. Let me flip it the other way so you can see the stems for the cherries. And last but not least, oh, Miss Taco Patty, look! It's a little taco. How cute is that? Never seen a taco one. And then they give you a donut and some French fries. This is my favorite pack. I thought this one was so incredibly cute. All right, so I did mention, I think we're gonna have a storm coming in or something. It sounds like my flag out in front is like whipping around on the deck. Okay, I mentioned the other night when I did my video that I had found a penny item, and I was pretty excited about it because this stuff is gonna get used so quick it's not even funny. Now, this is Nickelodeon's Baby Shark fragrance-free baby shampoo, gentle and mild, 10 fluid ounces. These are 1 penny right now. I got 2 1 penny. That was such an incredible deal. I was not going to pass up on that. So it used to be the Dollar Tree, from what I'm understanding, if someone came up and had penny items, they would take them away and say we couldn't sell them. But evidently now there's so many penny items out there that aren't being pulled from the shelves. Why not let the customers buy them, right? Because we're actually cleaning the shelves off for you. Doesn't take a rocket science, right? Just my opinion. All right, I'm having a memory. I'm spacing out for a second because I'm trying to remember if these are $5 or if they're $3. I think they're $5, and I apologize. I'm having a moment. Are these $3 or $5? Wait, I have my receipt here. Of course, it's not one of the receipts I need. All right, I'm gonna say 5, or are they 3? I'm not sure. They're either 3 or 5. I apologize. I have no idea where that went. Anyways, I had shown you some of these about maybe 3 weeks ago, and these are from the Pickle and Plum. Well, I had found out that you only get 1 strawberry per case, and at least that's what somebody had said to me. So I got myself a strawberry, and I searched up and down. I've been searching up and down because I wanted to give one to Miss Judy. She just recently had a very big birthday, and I thought she would love this little strawberry, so I picked this up for Miss Judy. Judy, if you're watching, you need to get your butt over by me, because I told you I got some stuff for you, and that's going to be in it too. But they are so cute. So they have the corn on the cob, they have a mushroom, they have a broccoli. Word on the streets is they had a banana. There is no banana. I think people are actually mistaking it for the corn on the cob, which I had sent to somebody, and they absolutely loved it. So I was so excited about that because they are really, really cute. Again, I apologize on the price. I'm just it's been a long day, and it's warm out here. All right, everyone. I so enjoyed this me time with all of you, as I always do. It just goes by so darn fast. Miss Mia, you want to come up here and say hi? Come here, me. Mia. Uppy. Up. There she is. Oh, dear's my girl. Wait a minute. Don't you want to show everybody your pretty new necklace? So we call these necklaces. So she has pink and white and has bows on it. And you're going to give me a kiss? Ooh, can I have a kiss? I love you too. You're such a good girl. She's really warm because obviously it's pretty hot. Oh, doggy spittle. That's love, man. I'm telling you, that's love. All right, everybody, that wraps up this video. Tomorrow is Friday. I need my grape juice. I have to stop at the store on the way home from work, but I'm hoping that I will have something to share with all of you. So until next time, thank you so much for watching and your support. A big hug from me and Miss Mia. Till next time, everyone. Bye for now.